Hi, everybody. Let's take a moment and talk about meditation. I don't know how many times I've been told throughout the years I've been a meditation teacher that people tell me I can't meditate. Just can't. And I want to tell you that that is a fallacy. You can meditate. Maybe your expectations are too high. Maybe you think meditation is something different than what it really is. Meditation is the slowing down of your mind. Really nothing more. It doesn't ask your mind to stop. So when people say to me, Karen, I just keep thinking, I keep making lists, I keep worrying, I keep whatever it is. And I'll say, yeah, me too. Absolutely. But what our goal is to slow things down, right? When you meditate, your heart rate starts to slow down. Your breathing rate starts to slow down. You don't want your heart rate to stop. That brings it into perspective. You don't want your breathing rate to stop. So why would you think that your brain must stop? The brain's job is to keep us safe, so it must always be on alert. But what we want to do is soften it just a little bit. Just a little bit. So that you can break the stress chain and start over. Feeling refreshed and relaxed until the next crisis comes. I'm sure it's down the road somewhere. But it's a nice tool to have in your pocket to just slow down. If you start thinking, and you will, absolutely, I do too. Just notice it and say, oh, I'm thinking. It's okay. Put it out of my mind for a moment, and we'll let it go. Maybe in the next 2 seconds you think again, and that's fine. That's why it's called a practice. So I encourage you to practice slowing down. And one real simple thing you can do, and we'll try it right now, and you don't have to close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes. You can just stay where you are. The bell of my clock. That reminds me of another thing, but I'll talk about it in another video about interruptions. So let's just take a moment. Just put your mind and focus it on your breath. Right? We have that wonderful capacity that we will breathe even though we don't pay attention to it, and that's amazing, because otherwise we wouldn't be here long. But bring your mind onto your breath. Take a nice deep inhale and feel the oxygen coming into your lungs. Where do you feel it? And then hold it, being full, and witness it, notice it. And then slowly let it go. And then notice the emptiness. And then breathe normally. You meditated. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Stay tuned for more. Have a great day.